Welcome to Pinball Mayhem. My name's Jeremy Ajma, and I'm going to start working on a project that I've had for years. Finally time to pull it out of the corner and start working on it. Question is, what is it and what's it going to need? Well, what we've got here is we've got a 1970 Williams straight flush. Let me turn this guy around here too. And this is, I don't know if it's quite a barn find or something, but my buddy picked this up for cheap and he sold it to me for cheap several years ago. And I love old projects and stuff, so I could not resist at all. Interesting thing about the 1970 Williams straight flush, I was just doing some research on Internet Pinball Database, and this game has a 1,000,000 point light in it. My mistake. It's got a 1,000,000 point light silkscreened in here with the light bulbs, but there's no connection on it, which is kind of interesting. Just something that they incorporated into the game, but didn't bother hooking up or whatnot. It's definitely a mystery. Some of the other things are, this is in pretty, not bad condition, but it's very dirty. This project, this video is just going to be an introduction, but for this particular project, this is not a restoration. You could call it a mechanical restoration. When I'm done with this, the game will operate like it was new. That's my goal. But I'm not going to do anything with the cabinet. The paint's kind of flaking off, whatnot. It's just going to be what it is. If I don't really like this game, I'm going to end up moving it on to somebody else. But if I like it, who knows? Maybe I'll keep it. But let's move the camera a little closer, get a closer look at what this project is going to entail. Okay, right off the bat with the back glass here, we got some flaking in the red, which is quite common. Again, unless some sweet deal comes through, I'm not going to do anything with it. The back glass is one solid piece, so that's okay. We've got score reels to clean up or replace. I do have some score reels which might look a little better. Let's turn around to the back here. Take this guy off. And overall, it doesn't look too bad in here. Here are those two lights. It has one wire going to, but the other wire is not connected. Based on what I saw on Internet Pinball Database, is there's wiring and a relay that's supposed to be there, and an extra switch on this score reel that is not on the standard games, but it's kind of a mystery. It does have its labels in here. Another interesting thing I've discovered about this game is the Adaball version is called 3 Jokers. This is the replay version. It has a replay counter over here without a wheel. That's interesting. I just noticed that. There is no replay wheel on here. So this game was either modified by the operator or this is the way it left the factory. It has scorecards in it for 3 Jokers, but I don't believe this was originally a 3 Jokers machine. But what's interesting is the ball count unit will go up to 10 balls, or maybe it's 9, I'm not sure. But another interesting thing with that is this is kind of a replay, or excuse me, an Adaball game that they made into a replay, I think. Because we've got settings down here to put it to Adaball, and that's probably the way I'm going to operate it, because the flyer shows, as we'll see in this picture here, that there are 3 ways to earn extra balls. So since I like replay or Adaball games, that's probably what I'll set it to. All right, let's get a look at the playfield. Here we've got the playfield, and it is really, really dirty here. But just by just a little rubbing on my hand here, we can clean some of this stuff off. So I think it's going to clean up pretty good. We do have the post here, which is kind of nice. We got a post down button there. And we've got, this is how you earn some of your cards. That's kind of cool. 5,000 and spot a card. Sorry this is upside down, but hey, you know, it's the way it is. So when looking at the instruction card, we get an extra ball for completing these. We get an extra ball if it's special here. And there's also an extra ball for 3 Jokers. But interestingly, if you tilt, you lose all your Jokers. So that'll be something that's kind of fun. let's pull the playfield out and take a look inside at the backboard, or the bottom board, I should say. Alright, here we go. I've looked this over before, and I've had the backboard out of it, or the relay board, bottom board, motor board, call it all, whatever you want. But everything's here. It's all disconnected right now, but the only thing I'm really seeing is a lock relay, which is quite common for those to go out, especially when the game sits on for a long time. Otherwise, it looks pretty good. I don't think it's going to be that big a deal. Okay, and looking at our backboard here, this is the other side of that wheel. This is a mechanism for a score reel. That's what it is. Pretty cool. We got some extra function relays on the side here, and we've got a reset bank down here. Well, I'm not really sure how long this project is going to take, but one of the takeaways here I want you to know is I'm going to be making videos on this so you guys can see the process. But the other thing I'm going to be doing is I'll be doing some live streams. Not sure how many, not sure how often, but I might just fire up the live stream rig like for a half hour or something like that. So the main thing is, if you're not, please subscribe to the channel and then turn on the bell notifications so you will get a notification on your phone or tablet or whatever when I go live. Because I'm not really going to advertise these live streams too far in advance. Might be 10 minutes, who knows. But I hope you enjoy this project. This should be a fun, fairly easy electromechanical project to go through. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.